I'm Jamie Hooper with RE/MAX Crest and jamiehooper.com, and today we're here to talk about the current state of the Greater Vancouver real estate market. But before we start, I'd just like to remind you, if you get any enjoyment out of these videos or get any value from them, to either click on a like button or a thumbs up, or even subscribe to our YouTube channel or our Facebook page. So September sales were, here they are in a nutshell. While inventories are remaining the same as they typically are throughout the year, what's happening is sales are higher than they normally are. So demand is outpacing the market still. It is still overall a seller's market in Greater Vancouver. There are a few pockets in certain areas where some people might have their home listed for sale and they're not getting a bunch of action. There's always a few spots like that can be explained for certain other reasons. But in general, even though it has slowed down and sales are down somewhat, it still remains a seller's market. So if you have a look at these statistics we're putting up beside me here, detached houses in the Lower Mainland sold at a 25% list to sell ratio during the month of September. So that means that 1 out of every 4 houses listed for sale has sold. Anything above, let's go through the types of markets we're talking here again. A seller's market is anything above 21% or above. If prices stay that way for a continued length of time, then prices will start to rise, as we saw earlier this year. In a balanced market, the percentage will be between 13 and 20%. That means there's an equal amount of buyers that there are sellers, and prices will remain flat over a period of time. And then the bottom one is a buyer's market, and that's 12% or less. And what that means is if prices remain that way for a period of time, that's when we'll see prices come down. So for starters, if you have a look at the detached sales statistics behind us, we've got some pretty large numbers there. West Side has a list to sell ratio of 12%, East Side 30%, Richmond 21%, Ladner 53%, et cetera, et cetera. These are all big numbers and an overall seller's market if you're looking to sell your detached home. The condo townhouse market that we see the sales up here probably aren't as dramatic as the detached market is. While the condo market is still very good in most areas, for most of the year it's been lagging a little behind in the detached area. But remember again, these are all sellers markets, the detached market and the attached market. And by attached we mean condos and townhomes. So another busy month. The outlook for the fall is pretty much the same. I would anticipate we'll see the same type of activity until Christmas time, where it may slow down for a few weeks and then probably get right back to it in January, if nothing happens to change the economy in any way. If we run into something economically that will have an impact on the Greater Vancouver real estate market. Why is the demand so great? 40,000 people come to Vancouver every single year. In the year 2000, there was only 2 million people here. Now we're touching on 3 million, and they say by 2040, there's going to be 4 million people here in a landlocked city where there is no land to build on. That's why we see all the stuff in Vancouver proper of all the increased multifamily properties coming up. If you go down Granville Street, Oak Street, Cambie Street, you'll see all those old houses coming down and land assemblies going for multifamily units. Like it or not, Vancouver is changing, and it's going to continue changing for the next 10, 20 years as the city grows. I'm Jamie Hooper with RE/MAX Crest and jamiehooper.com, and we look forward to speaking with you again soon.